Salut sacred souls, c'est Sirian Mermaid and welcome back to le channel Aquarius. I'm so excited, Aquarius, to do your reading. I hope you're doing amazing, feeling beautiful, feeling handsome, feeling alive and well. Okay, we're gonna just dive straight into your forecast for the next couple of weeks. Just see what's going on, what energy shifts or different messages you need to consider, signs, downloads, all of that. Okay, so without further ado, have my candle going, the Cerulean Surf and Sea. Nice little vibe here. I have all the blue and gold vibes. And first of all, let's get this timer going. My 15-minute timer that I always stick to. Ha! Just kidding. But yes, Aquarius. First and foremost, I immediately got that and as a zodiac sign, we each have confirmations or affirmations, if you will, for our sign. For example, Cancer is I feel, Taurus is I have, Aries is I am, Aquarius is I know, right? Because you do. And for some reason, I always normally have the my oil diffuser, my essential oils diffuser, going with the revolving colors, right? The RGB, all of that. But something said no, immediately set it to this bluish, indigo-ish blue, and just leave it there. Because that is the only color that is standing out for this reading overall. I shuffled many times more than normal for between signs. And this is the sign confirmation outside. I don't know if you heard that vehicle honking, but that is a strong confirmation that you do know. Your intuition is very, very strong. 1111 is standing out. 222 and 202, as well as 212 are confirmations for you at this time. 212 on the recording timer. That's crazy, Ashe. So something about your birthday time in February, that could be your birthday, 212, or something around that time, Valentine's Day. Something could be standing out when it comes to love. We're going to get more into exactly what this means, what this is all about. Some of you, initials could be B or J in your name, or somebody who you're connected to strongly at this time. Okay? Also T, Tori, something like that. But this is the High Priestess card. This is all about intuition, hidden knowledge, secrets, something behind the veil. And you hold what you need to know. So if you're questioning anything, doubting anything, yeah, you definitely could be overthinking right now, Aquarius, analysis paralysis. And I understand, especially as an Aquarius rising, I totally get it. I know Aquarius, we tend to overanalyze things sometimes, overthink, because we think about all the permutations of how something can happen. And then we try to make assessments and predictions based off of that. Because we like to stay in the know. We like to know. We like to be clear. But when there's confusion or doubt inserted, that can seriously throw us off. But again, with the 1111 energy, with this Four of Wands. So for some of you, 344 on the timer, that's actually for me personally a warning of maybe you want to consider what's happening here. Right? What's happening here. And that also 3, 4, and 4, when you add them up, it equals 11 or 2, which is 2. The card of the High Priestess is 2. Now, it may be time for a little bit of a break from a connection, from a close bond, something very close to home, a friend. This could definitely be a relationship or a lover. I have Venus and Aries energy. I do have Pisces energy as well out here. This might be Mercury and Pisces. I have to confirm that later. We do have some Leo energy as well. This is the 7 of Wands. So you may have been a little bit frustrated or putting a lot of energy into something. And this could be family for some of you. This is soul family, a soulmate, soul tribe member. So this is like a soulmate of yours. I do feel like this is someone you love, someone that overall this is positive. But I heard vanity. Okay, one more, spirit. Okay, you are someone who likes to give a lot. You're very generous and kind. This is seriously someone you could be dating, um, or again, family. It's just, oh, my stomach's growling like crazy. Somebody could be hungry. You may need to make sure you're properly nourished this week. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Um, Make sure you're not like your coin isn't getting skinny, like razor thin, because you're trying to help other people and figure out, oh, you need this, who needs that? Like, there's this energy of being a little bit disorganized, Aquarius. And you're trying to make all of the ends meet. 777's coming up. You're trying to make all the ends meet in your relationships. It almost feels like you're trying to be maybe, yeah, everything to everyone. You're trying to make sure everyone is situated. Also, Aquarius, this is very interesting. You may do some of this stuff subconsciously because maybe you feel a little bit lost. And you're just trying to do all of the things that you think are the things that make you a good person, or all of the things that make you feel, to be honest, lovingly. I'm saying this lovingly, but feel significant. You may be trying to carve out a name for yourself, or almost in a way, you may feel like you're trying to earn the love of somebody you love. And I feel like if you're pouring more into it, or you're getting exhausted and frustrated, drained, and especially if these people are just relaxed, or they just kind of like, not to say don't give, don't share, don't be your generous, loving self, but I would just kind of like focus on you, because it feels almost like with the Page of Pentacles, there's new things, new doors, new opportunities, new investments that, you could be putting that time and energy into. But with the Page of Pentacles, it's like so small. Like you're still a student, a baby in something, because you haven't taken enough time to properly cultivate like that one thing and like move towards that one victory. I do see you being successful, but you have to actually carry this with you to the finish line. And the reason you may be struggling and like everything's so overwhelming is because you could be misdirecting your energy and your power. It is time for you to take time out to isolate yourself and really get connected deeper with your intuition. And I honestly strongly feel like everything that you feel or have a hunch about the people in your life, or the situations you're facing, or the signs that you've been getting, it's all going to be confirmed to you. So please don't doubt yourself. Even if you feel lost, I get that. But pay close attention to your dreams as well, your dream state. Some of you may want to get a dream catcher or do some crown chakra meditations. They have like really nice guided meditations on YouTube and stuff like that. And third eye meditations, like those upper chakras, you may want to just kind of activate them or balance them, heal them in your heart chakra. And I'm just being drawn to, like, this indigo reminds me of the third eye chakra. This green reminds me of the heart chakra, right? And this pink also reminds me of the heart chakra, but it also reminds me of like that magenta violet color from like the crown chakra. So like those three chakras stand out to me for you, Aquarius. Anything else, Spirit? Can we get a clarifier from maybe the Modern Witch Tarot? It's like you keep trying to see who else needs what. Yeah, you're like pouring into people generously. Some of you could be meeting someone new as well this week or in the next couple of weeks. Someone that is... What about this person? Yeah, I mean... I feel like be careful about starting relationships with anyone who seems entitled. Six of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Wands there. Yeah, and I have Libra energy. I have Taurus energy. Some Leo again. Be careful about that. Like people who are a little bit entitled, or if you can't do it, like, or sometimes like some of you need to like just maybe play it a little smaller with certain relationships. I'm not saying be miserly or don't like be generous. I'm not saying that, but because the Six of Pentacles, which is like one of my gift giving cards, is in reverse and she's holding gifts. It's like hold off on giving all these gifts and showering people with things. you may just want to take a little more time to give that to you so you can start to grow and see more change and growth in what you're doing. Some of you, it doesn't mean don't give. It just means don't be as like performative in your acts of service or your gift giving. Like, you don't have to go over the top to feel like a good friend or a good sibling, a good daughter, a good son, a good person, a good parent, whatever your relationship is. To this is definitely regarding a relationship, emotions, bonds, love. And it feels like you're trying to win someone's affection. And it's that's why you feel lost, because it's going against what it means to be you. The rebel, the radical, the one who is very raw and blunt and true to yourself, very original, like not conforming or confining yourself in this idea of I should be this person to my friends. I have to do these things for others because that's what makes me a good person. And you are selfless. You're the humanitarians, the water bearers of the zodiac Aquarius. But you have to understand that that water needs to keep flowing through you. You're the star card. You must keep that water in your garden so it doesn't go arid. It doesn't go dry. Right? Because who's going to pour into you when that well dries up and runs dry? I'm not saying that no one is there for you, but you don't want to shortchange yourself, especially at a time where people may not be able to support you. So make sure you can have your back in the case or the instance that somebody else cannot. And even just having your back, having an emergency supply or stash or something like that together, just having something like that for yourself, so that don't give out of your shortage. Only give out of your surplus, your overflow, Aquarius, at your discretion, because it's still your surplus. Your surplus isn't owed to anyone or anything else. You're a very generous person. I really get that here. And justice. Balance. Equal give and take. Balance. Your heart chakra may need some healing at this time, because the heart chakra is about give and take, to give and to receive. And you can't do either of those things effectively and properly if your heart is shut down, guarded, or bruised in a way that blocks that energy from flowing through. King of Swords, boundaries. Boundaries, Two of Cups reverse, boundaries. You could be ending a relationship or putting a pause in a relationship. There's some sort of disharmony. There could be a disagreement between you and a loved one. For sure. Ending a relationship or just not seeing eye to eye because of boundaries that you have to create. Or it just may mean that you put certain things on the back burner or postpone a day that you were meant to do this thing or go travel somewhere. You just need to spend more time in meditation, spend more time relaxing, spend more time pouring into yourself, doing the things that you truly want to do and not the things that you think that other people want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you think people, like, how do I explain it? It's so hard to explain it. It's layered. That's why it's layered. But it's like, you're doing things that people would want you to do, or people would think that is something that you would do that makes them happy, because either they're involved or like in some way, shape, or form, they get to enjoy that with you. But you have to be a little more selfish with your energy if you're going to see anything of your own grow. Grow. That's the thing. Water your own crops. Water your turf. Cultivate your land, Aquarius. This is a sign to start now. Some sort of confession, some lies are being revealed too. I think things about people in your relationship, and the truth of those things are being revealed. Some people just, there could be lustful ties, or people were just profiting off of your energy, your passion, your imagination, your creativity, your fire. You know, some people were feeling the heat from the burn, and they were getting from the passionate burning of your fire. And some people just being around you or having access to you, you know, beyond what felt aligned for you, is what is keeping other people warm. And you have to stop being other people's emergency heated blanket. You know, at times where they are meant to step in for themselves, you are someone a lot of people could look to for generational blessings, wealth, 333 on the clock, spiritual guidance, you know, just things to grow and to be more powerful, to be more abundant in their life. But this can't always be on you. It's slowing you down. Knight of Pentacles reverse. It's slowing you down. And what is this, Spirit? Split the deck. You're avoiding something. What are you avoiding? You could be avoiding facing your shadows. Your sense of service and always showing up for people and never looking back and always moving forward. I sense fear. Due to your shadows are holding you back from growing, taking a leap of faith. You could be scared to bet on yourself, to count on yourself. So you're always, you know, subscribing to the higher good, the bigger cause, the humanity. Like, it's time for you to think about you as a singular unit of humanity that reflects the whole. You're just as important. In fact, the whole, all the singular units constitute the whole. So the whole doesn't work if you don't, if you can't, if you don't grow. The whole will not grow. It's like, almost feels like you're walking backwards, Aquarius. Like you're walking, but you're doing it backwards because it's not helping you. Like, you're not being selfish enough, is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to start saving your money more. That's why maybe you don't feel like you ever have any money. Because you feel like you need to, I need to give this other, they need help. No. Save your money so you can start to manifest what you need. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like tell you what to do. I know I'm coming off as like a mom, but like you have to cultivate your own crops. Like the Queen of Pentacles, boss lady, nurture your business, mind your business. You and yours. Don't worry about the next person. Old lady Sally needs this, and old man MacGyver. Look, don't worry about the cat down the road or whatever. Go ahead and take care of you, Aquarius. Like, for nothing else, you don't need my permission. Follow your intuition, right? You don't need my validation. Your validation is the intuition that that's God speaking directly to you. So nothing or no one can override that. That is the highest chain of command. That is your highest self speaking directly to you about what is best for you. That takes precedent. That is the dominant figure that if you're listening to anyone for where to turn, who to help, what to do, that is exactly where you should be referencing. Right? Give yourself permission to grow. You could be scared. Maybe you don't know what's on the other side. You're used to helping others. Are you open to receiving that help, that love? Some of you have to be willing to receive love. I do feel like some of you are going to be starting a new relationship, or you need to be able to free up your time, your energy, your assets, so you can position yourself to date or to get to know someone. Right? I'm just saying. Some of you have some love coming in with somebody. Have Gemini energy strongly coming out, Virgo as well. Aquarius energy, Aries energy, strongly. Scorpio as well, Pisces. You have to, strong Gemini. I've got some Sagittarius came out. You've got to balance your schedule. Like, allow yourself to feel some peace. Take yourself, get a massage. Go to like the sauna. I don't know. Whatever you're thinking of giving other people, give it to yourself. You're like, I have an extra, like, who do I give this to? Who does this go? Like, keep the extras for yourself. Eat the leftovers. Yes, they taste better in the morning. You're the one who gets to enjoy that. Stop being so damn nice, Aquarius. Dang. I'm just saying. Ten of Swords. You know, I don't want you to have to learn the hard way, right? But some people, you just have to let them feel how they feel. If they feel betrayed, you know, if they feel this, if they feel that, let them tell you who they are to you. Let them tell you what they really expect and think that you think of you. What they feel entitled to from you. There's a sense of entitlement in your circle, your inner circle, or your community, something like that. Some group that you're part of. And it's because you may extend yourself this many ways, this many times, that it's like, you want to go on that nice date, or you want to do something cute for you, and, you know, you feel like you always need to take other people along for the ride, or you always need to keep everybody else in mind. Stop keeping everybody else in mind. You know, I'm thinking of, what's her name from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? I don't know if any of you have ever seen this show, but it's called Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And it's like a kid's cartoon show. I grew up off of watching a lot of Cartoon Network stuff, and Boomerang as well. But basically, explore your senses. Like, yeah, you need to enjoy your life. Like, it reminds me of Frankie. She was like the teenage. She's even like wearing, like, she has like a similar green cardigan. She's like running around everywhere, always looking stressed out. Like, she's like a big sister of like the whole entire house. She's taking care of everything. She cooks. She does this. She does that. Like, you need to be the one at who's the recipient of that kind of generosity. You don't owe anybody that but yourself right now, is what I'm trying to tell you. Explore your senses, like your sacral chakra. Get into it. That's sexy. Wear something sexy. Put your sexy dress on, like your dapper suit, whatever. It's like, that makes you feel sexy. That cologne that you like to wear, that perfume, ooh, that gets you feeling like really scrumptious, smelling really delicious, and just feeling good about yourself. Do that. Step out, get a glass of wine or whatever you like to have. Not telling you to drink, because I don't condone, just whatever, right? But I'm saying, whatever it is, I was just getting that for somebody. Something about fruit punch as well. I heard something about rum punch. There's an Aquarius that likes rum, or like fruit punch, like those fun, crazy punches at the parties that you don't drink because somebody spiked the punch bowl. No, like, it's giving the energy of try it. Not don't actually do that. Like, if I'm just saying, it's giving like the energy of do something that feels a little bit taboo to you, or you don't know what. Do something that feels a little like unknown, like you don't know what's gonna happen. Not in a like toxic, reckless way, but like, try something that makes you a little bit uncomfortable at the prospect of doing, but it excites you. And I feel like in that, you're going to find a lot of freedom and relief from a timeline that you don't owe anything to anymore, and you never really did, right? Like, release yourself from that assignment, right? Find the silver lining. Some of you could be parents too. Maybe that's why I'm getting to, like, a parent. So that makes sense. But yeah, you need some you time, or just to go on that date with your person. Just spend some you time. Whoever this is, parent, no parent, you know what I'm saying. Find the silver lining, yeah. You'll have your getaway. You're going to have your time. And I think sometimes you have to get used to enjoying the fact that, like, really enjoying your sovereignty. I don't know if you've had enough time to be able to do that, because you're trying to, like, make sure everybody else has what they need. Yeah, it's enough of that. Purify your life. Yeah, purify your life. Soften the edges. Yeah, just like relaxing and trusting this new phase. What else, Spirit? Let's tap into this. Pull one for career, Sacred Oracle, and then we're gonna hop on out of here, Aquarius. Aura, mood, light, glow, shield, and protection. You're going to have to protect your beautiful, bright aura. Crown chakra, protect your crown. Intuition. Can't make it up, y'all. Intuition. Innate perception, instinct, clairsentience, and extrasensory. Purity. Just as it says purify your light and purity. Beautiful. Innocence, light. Again, light. Like your light side. Light in your spirit. Your load. Humble, virtuous, moral, genuine. Again, you're like a pure soul. You have like a pure heart. You're a beautiful person, Aquarius. Whoever I'm talking to today, you have a really beautiful heart. You definitely have a pure soul. You're like a flower, like a white flower is what I'm seeing. A beautiful white flower blooming. It's like those really pretty ones with all the like petals and they open up. You're like a genuine person, and you have to detach your service and how you show up for people from your sense of morality. Like the fact that you can't show up for this person today because you need to take care of you. Yeah, that's not a moral decision. That's just an intuitive based decision, right? You're not a bad person because you can't do that. You feel me? And then lastly, enchanted, captivated, romance, charm, dazzling, fairy tale, surprise. Like life is now. Life is now, Aquarius. Like you have to embrace the enchantment. Some of you go to Paris, travel somewhere where there's lots of lights. Something about the botanical gardens. If you have one in your area or travel to this place, check out the night lights in the garden, and like I don't know, something whimsical, enchanted. Like go for it. Like on your own or on a date. Like love yourself. Let somebody treat you. Let somebody celebrate you. Let somebody cater to you, right? Enjoy that for you. Mentor. Someone is willing to share experiences in their field that will motivate you to do better. Your work and teachings inspire others. Yes, somebody wants to take you under their wing. They see how much you do for others. They want to do for you what you do for others. Like you have a mentor who's going to help you get to the next level. Who's going to pour into you the way you pour into others. Right? So your crops can keep growing, Wow. Okay, now let's lastly pull from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Pleasure. That's all I needed. Pleasure. Transformation. You transform through embracing the pleasure of your life. Somebody needs to get that stick up out of their Aquarian AS, whatever. $. With love, Aquarius. This is not to be insulting. Okay, let's read from the guidebook. Pleasure. Luscious meadow. Meadows are usually open, sunny places where flora and fauna thrive and flourish. They are havens, as the trees surrounding the meadow offer protection and shade for the grassy area. Traditionally, they are associated with openness, gentle calm, and relaxation. They are places where the weary traveler can stop and rest to renew his spirit. A meadow is a place where people, as well as animals, gather to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. The sacred landscape wants you to know, savor your life, each and every part of it. Take pleasure in slowing down and experiencing each of your senses. Taste your food with full gusto. Inhale the scents of the world around you. Enjoy the colors and textures of your life. This is truly a stop and smell the roses card. Embrace your sensuality. Explore your senses. I can't make it up, y'all. I love it too much. Thank you, Spirit, Most High. Move in a languid way, right? Let pleasure be your password into every intimate part of your life. Allow your life to be less about being productive and more about enjoying each moment with verve. Wow. And a radiant energy will flow through you in all directions of your life. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your beautiful reading. I sure did. Please feel free to comment down below. I will see you in the comment section, and subscribe to join our Sacred Soul Tribe if you haven't just yet. And there are personal readings down below in the description box as well as in the bio. Until next time, my beautiful Aquarians, love and light. Bye.